It's one of the most important artifacts, if not the most important artifact collected.
Literally, it was the last column that was actually taken off the site itself.
The last column is different. Not only is it an artifact of the buildings, it's the only thing that we have that people actively participated in creating. It's a very personal story that the column tells.
This is the last column interface. Visitors to the museum will be able to move through this artifact, clicking and dragging, and uncover each of these individual stories to understand all of the human experiences that this artifact represents.
The first visit was about a week after September 11th. It was just very difficult to process what any of it was. The sight, the smell, the sound. I remember seeing a column that one morning had spray painted on one face of it the victims from the Port Authority Police Department. And then it had the NYPD's count and then the fire department's count. And as the column slowly began to emerge from the debris pile, the graffiti continued. Everybody kept adding on to it. Someone's arm patch from their jacket, stickers from the different unions that were working on the site, mass cards, flowers, missing posters, a real mix of almost everything that was happening on the site.
It became a totem both for loss, but also for remembrance. There inevitably in any process is a final moment. And in this case, they chose the last column to be that final moment.
And then somebody points it out and says, this is going to be the last debris removed from the site. This is it. This is symbolically, this is how we're going to end this experience.
And almost as if they were moving one of the fallen that they had found on the site itself, they essentially cut it down and gave it a ceremonial ending. The entire piece is formulated like a collage. All these different people have put together their memories. And that's what's amazing about the interface, is that you can actually get to those stories, is that you can reveal the individual narratives. This is a key to the full column in its entire height. So you can find a photo and actually zoom in, and you can pick individual pieces and actually read a story about the inscriptions on the last column. The idea was not to take you away from the column, but to use technology almost like an amazing magnifying glass. One by one, each individual photo, each individual marking can come to life for the visitor. Suddenly you're deeper into the column, you're deeper into its meaning, you understand the context.
The day that they threaded the last column through the hole in the plaza, the column was literally lowered through this relatively small opening and brought down. The museum literally was built around the last column. To see that come back was a big moment. The spaces are now finally taking shape. That column was finally opened up. That's the first time we'd seen it standing uncovered in years, since it was on site since May 28th of 2002. It's an amazing piece.